Welcome to the November 2017 edition of CORESafety TV, brought to you by the National Mining Association. Headlining our news this month, we're going to share some valuable core safety related insights from 5 different leading experts in the mining industry. And then we'll talk about fatality prevention and risk management. Here we go. Our 5 safety experts include Frank Hannagarney, Senior Vice President and Chief Operating Officer, Core Mining Incorporated; Stacy Kramer, Vice President, Corporate Health and Safety, Freeport-McMoRan Incorporated; Dr. Michael Karmas, Director, Virginia Center for Coal and Energy Research at Virginia Tech; Lance Tinney, Vice President, Health, Safety, Environment, and Human Resources, Dyno Nobel Incorporated; and Matt Peterson Howard, Vice President, Safety and Health, Peabody. Topic number 1, the importance of safety. Frank Hannagarney.
Safety is absolutely important, and it must be something that we stay focused on and continually work to improve. And in order to do that, you have to approach it with something that has structure, has well-defined objectives, well-defined scope, all the key elements comprised in the management system that address the hazards that we face in this industry. We have really stressed that leadership would be required from the top of our organization on down. You start to shift the cultural change, and what you're trying to do is you're just trying to bring out what everyone believes in their hearts, which is don't want to get hurt, don't want to see my friends hurt.
Topic number 2, safety and supervisors. Stacy Kramer.
The other thing we're looking at too is if we look at our safety trends, do we have some supervisors their teams are doing really well? They're not having the safety incidents, they're not having people get injured. If we start looking at that, is there something that we can kind of clone from those supervisors? What are they doing that's working so well? And how do we share that across to other leaders in the company? Try to bring everybody up to that same level.
Topic number 3, leadership importance. Dr. Michael Karmas.
And leadership is a tremendously important aspect because it is the board and the CEO who defines the culture of the company for the organization. And I think support, acceptance, and in a way, creation of this core safety with the engagement all the CEOs of the large mining companies, I think underlines the importance of leadership in trying to do this. And setting goals, challenging goals, like the 055 that you have on zero fatalities, 50% reduction in 5 years, is also something because goals should be high and goals should be reached with proper planning and commitment.
Topic number 4, preventable incidents and injuries. Lance Tinney.
We operate from a principle that all incidents and injuries are preventable. And we have a firm belief in that zero harm. So in the case of health and safety, all injuries can be prevented. So well aligned with the core safety goals in that regard. Our leadership, right from our chairman of the board through CEO through to our frontline people, have a strong belief that in fact is achievable.
Topic number 5, understanding risk. Matt Peterson Howard.
If you look at the global data on mining, at the end of the day, we're not finding any new ways to injure people. It's broadly the same mechanisms of damage that have been occurring for the last 100 years. Now, we may have increased the size of the equipment, and we may have increased the energies involved, and with that, we may have also got a lot better at managing some of these hazards so that we have reduced injuries and fatalities over that period of time. But fundamentally, we need to understand those mechanisms, and we also need to understand what puts us in a position of risk.
Now, let's talk a little bit about risk management and hear more from Dr. Michael Karmas, who believes that it is a very important component of safety and health management systems, including core safety. Risk management is the process of identifying safety and health hazards, evaluating the associated risk and consequences, and developing controls to eliminate or minimize negative outcomes to an acceptable level. Here's Dr. Karmas.
But the importance of the risk management is, to me, that brings various people and disciplines and work entities within the organization to look critically at a particular issue, and through that critical review, it is amazing when you get experiences of people, when you get solutions from people, how well you can identify what may go wrong, the probability of going wrong, how you can reduce or eliminate, and how you can manage.
Finally today, our Core 4 special tips this month tie directly to what Dr. Karmas was just talking about. Tip number 1, review all safety and health hazards. Tip number 2, assess and prioritize risks associated with those hazards. Tip number 3, apply controls systematically. And tip number 4, verify that the controls remain effective over time. Do you want to learn more about how to eliminate risk, or at least how to reduce it to the lowest practical level? Well, then I encourage you to visit our website at CORESafety.org and to pay particular attention to module number 4, Fatality Prevention and Risk Management. For CORESafety TV and the National Mining Association, I'm Nelson Duffel. Thanks for watching.
To share one of your safety stories, videos, or photos, email us at info@CORESafetyTV.org.